Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. We got video from Nate.
Nobody wants to hear this, but marriage was DEI for men. Marriage, the institution, is DEI for men.
It's actually DEI for women. You have to get completely wrong. Right? Men don't have to take care of women. And we chose to take care of women. And women had to be taken care of. So if men didn't take care of them, you would have been screwed. So we just took care of most women.
Like, there are a ton of men who are single right now who absolutely would have had a spouse 50 or 60 years ago, simply because as a woman, you needed to have a husband to get access to, like, a bank account, to get access to your own apartment, to get access to the social privileges that came with simply being married to a man.
It's just must be so infuriating to be so ignorant. Right? If I was this dumb, I would be mad at myself.
There are men who absolutely do not deserve a wife or kids.
And there are women out there talking crap about men while looking directly into their phone cameras and not noticing the irony or the fact that their screen cracks every time they look into it.
And who are not qualified to have a wife or kids. But because we live in a society where women had to attach themselves to a man in order to have some semblance of quality of life, men got families. Marriage has always been DEI for dudes.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
No, sweetie. If you look back at the 1,000-year history of monogamous marriage, marriage is actually DEI for women, especially the ugly ones.
Damn, man, Doc. That was harsh. It's true, but it was harsh.
Because back before civilization, when humans were tribal and there was no concept of monogamy, men could impregnate several women, father a lot of kids, and most of those women and kids died because of exposure to the elements and lack of protection. But when men started building the ancient civilizations, a long time before the Christian concept of holy matrimony, they also introduced the idea of a marriage and a man's responsibility to take care of the mother of his kids. Yep. So the population of that civilization had a chance to live, multiply, and continue that civilization. So even thousands of years ago, if you got drunk and impregnated a woman who looked like a troll who's having an allergic reaction to personal hygiene, you had to marry her and take care of the baby. Fast forward to nowadays, though, when you lovely ladies keep saying that marriage is oppression and your body counts are at an all-time high, a lot of men are just pumping and dumping and taking no responsibility, just like in the pre-civilization times. And considering that single motherhood is at an all-time high in the West, the lack of DI in a marriage is affecting you more than it does men.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I'm 43 years old.
It is a magnificent wall, by the way. When I went to go visit it, holy cow, people watch this crap to patrol it all the time.
And I've been single off and on for the past a little bit more than 3 years. I talk about this a lot on here, but a lot of people say to me, what's wrong with you? Something's wrong with you if you're single at 43.
Yeah, what's wrong is that you divorced your husband.
And most recently, the last person that I dated, he was much younger than me.
What?
The last person that I dated, he was much younger than me.
The guy at work is no longer speaking to me because he brought his age-inappropriate girlfriend to a work event. He's like 50 and she's like 20, 21. And at one point he couldn't find her. And I said, don't worry, Todd. I'm sure we'll be getting an Amber Alert anytime now.
Okay, but how do men date women so much younger than them? Like, how do you guys keep doing that without feeling super creepy?
Hey guys, isn't it funny how older men dating younger women is bad But older women dating younger men is totally fine.
The hypocrisy, Willie, is so amazing.
I said it before, and I'll say it again. If it weren't for double standards, some women would have no standards.
Yep.
He said, my friends and family sometimes say, be careful because she's 43 and single for a reason.
Again, the reason is because you divorced your husband. And guys, if you want the details on that, watch this video after you finish watching this one. I'll put the link in the description.
And when he said that to me, he said it with trepidation because I think he thought that that would hurt me. And it didn't, and it doesn't.
Yeah, it did. Otherwise, you wouldn't have made this video.
Because I think for something to actually offend you, oftentimes it's because it's something that you believe about yourself. And that is not something I believe about myself. Because I know why I'm single at 43.
Because you divorced your husband.
And there's a lot of reasons.
Like divorcing your husband.
But
There's one solid reason.
the biggest reason
Is because you divorced your husband.
Duh.
is that I was committed to somebody else for a very long time. And it didn't work. And that's okay. And that leads me to the Sage. Now it's been 3 years since that relationship ended, a little bit more. And it's not like in those 3 years I went out and was on dating apps and trying to date whoever just to have a man in my life. No, I took time to understand me and my patterns and my insecurities, and for me to build a confidence and a love for myself. Because no one can come into your life and give you fundamental confidence.
Oh, shut up.
Sweetie, get real. You broke up your family. You should feel lucky if a man comes into your life and gives you a happy meal.
If you actually get with these women that have TikToks, that have videos, that have archived their whole misery of divorcing their husband and shit-talking their husband and destroying their families, then you deserve every ounce of misery you picked.
Which teammate would I let date my sister? None of these dirt bags. None of them.
Why? What? Ask them why. This is clearly supposed to be a funny video. What's the joke? That all men are bad? That all the men you work with are bad? That they treat women poorly? Is it that when you think of a woman as a human being who you love and respect, you acknowledge that they deserve better than the people you associate with? They deserve to be treated better by men? 'Cause what is the joke? What am I not getting? When women say men need to be better to earn our time and attention and company.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Sweetie, you obviously don't get it. Those men are professional athletes and they're rich and famous. Women need to earn their time and attention and company.
Get vitriol and attacked for it. Why is it okay for 80% of the Green Bay Packers to say the same thing?
Because they're rich and famous men with a lot of options and female fans and rosters of women that they pump and dump. And no man wants his sister to be another number on a man's roster.
Indeed.
That's the simple truth about famous rich men that all men know, but you lovely ladies seem to ignore and get all confused when you let a man like that smash. He knocks you up, and then you're surprised to
And then translate that to all men.
realize that he's not gonna marry you, and he has 3 other baby mamas.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
But sweetie, before you get all self-righteous in your man bashing, women do it to men too. Difference is, when a woman replaces her man with another man, she takes away his house and kids and all of his finances.
Just like a woman.
So, if it's okay for you lovely ladies to do it, men are gonna do it too.
In my opinion, strictly my opinion, my ultimate red flag is that if we are walking and I'm with a pack of people, I am more than likely in the front. Not because I know where we're going, but because I walk with a level of confidence that make people want to follow me.
Right. Or you just walk ahead of everybody else.
And that is problematic because I have no idea where we're going. We're about to be lost.
You know, sweetie, I'm surprised you admitted that because you also post political content very confidently.
They're not planning to have another election. The GOP is not planning to conduct another fair and free election. So the fact that the Democratic establishment is pretending like this is all normal, like we should not be alarmed, which leads me to believe that they are either complicit, meaning this is exactly what they want to happen. They are either stupid, they can't see what is happening right in front of them and they keep assuming that those across the aisle are their friends. Or they themselves have done something in their past that is now being held over them, which is
like young people thinking they're so much smarter and know much more than career politicians,
preventing them from being an active participant in the resistance that is required to push back against the Trump regime. In the span of 6 months, we have watched the Trump administration dismantle more than 60 years of gains due to the civil rights achievements. Achievements that took the blood, sweat, and tears and lives of our ancestors who gave it all for the possibility that we could live in a better world. And Dems are just like, nothing to see here, normal procedures, don't be alarmed. No, we should be very alarmed.
I am more than likely in the front. Not because I know where we're going, but because I walk with a level of confidence that make people want to follow me. And that is problematic because I have no idea where we're going.
So, if we're gonna go by that statement, you don't know what you're talking about even if you say it confidently.
This chain of logic is correct, and what is correct is sacred.
And you wonder why we don't take you seriously.
Okay, I posted a video about men not liking me. And the comment section is just absolutely frying me at the moment. But the amount of people that brought up my nose ring is wild. And then someone said I look like a Democrat because of the nose ring. So I'm taking it out.
Well, well, well. Haven't had a woman with a good
That's the first time.
idea on this channel for a while now.
I just want to see, because I don't take this thing out. I just want to see. Oh my god, my light is so bright. I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to put this back in. And oh my god. Oh, I got it.
Honestly, bruh, why would anybody do that to their nose on purpose?
I'm a big nose guy. I touch my nose a lot. You guys see me do it all the time. Like, you know, like, I would hate to have holes in my nose. You look so much better! Oh my god! Like, that one thing changes so much!
Oh, I like it. God. Sorry. Bad reaction. I like the no nose ring.
Well, you got some attraction points for taking out the nose ring, then immediately lost them for showing your boogers on the internet.
Ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that? What's that, brother?
Pro tip, sweetie. Before you shoot a video about your nose, use a tissue and blow it.
Yuck.
Dude, I am so sick of men in my comment section saying, I'm never dating again. Women hurt me. All they want is money. I'm so sick of it, dude. I block them. I straight up block them every single time. Out of the dating pool. Don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. Nobody cares. This is Willie why men just aren't dating right now. I understand that a couple years ago before the red pill stuff, women needed to be humbled. There was people like Karen from HR and she wanted to only exclusively be with like an NFL player. I understand that, but women got humbled and the playing field went like this and they've been being
No, it did not.
humbled for a while.
You're kidding, right?
Stop it. Get some help.
Sweetie, I don't know what fantasy world you live in, but here in the real world, modern women aren't humbled. I have 740 videos on this channel that show how not humbled they are.
He has 740. I have 4,600 videos.
Men do the exact same though. Let me explain. I literally have men DM me and they talk to themselves in my DMs and then they're at the end of it, oh, I just done with the dating pool. I saw you talk about how you went on a date and you didn't like them. I'm done with dating. I'm a good guy, you won't respond. Meanwhile, it's a 60-year-old potato, dude. Of course I'm not gonna respond. Go find another 60-year-old potato. Why can't anybody look in the mirror and think, I look like this, they can look like that, and then that's your, you know what I mean? That's what you can attract.
Again, projections. This is exactly what women cannot do.
You know, I found a meme on Facebook the other day that explains this situation perfectly. You see, the problem is that the female potato doesn't want the male potato. The female potato wants Chad just like the female supermodel.
I made some comment the other day in my video about choosing the wrong man. I'm just being silly because I'm single right now.
Hey, I'm not surprised,
and literally men in the comment section were like, well, I really can understand why you're single. It's probably because you're just not choosing the good guys. Every man I've ever dated treated me very, very nicely, okay? That is a demand, okay? You don't know anything about me whatsoever.
Well, sweetie, what I do know is that you were the common denominator in all of your relationships with those men that treated you right. So if none of them worked out, even if they treated you right, guess what? You are the problem.
Potatoes, dude! Potatoes are mad! Why are you mad as a potato, dude? Anyway, shut up! Shut up about it. Just shut up. If you're gonna not date, hey.
You know, sweetie, I just found out why you got dumped by all the men who treated you right. It's your attitude. And something tells me that after you posted this cringe, even the potatoes are gonna be like,
leave me alone, please leave me alone. Leave me alone, please leave me alone. Leave me alone, please leave me alone. Leave me alone, please leave me alone.
So it's come to my attention that people are still liking seeing me in the pretzel pose. I thought maybe it died off a couple years ago when it was in its peak, but it's making a comeback. And I get it, you know, you like seeing me super flexible, and I've even taken pictures of myself spread in this pose.
yeah, that's cool and all, sweetie, but can you make a sandwich?
The sandwich is important.
Yeah, I didn't think so. You see, for those of us who can get laid for free and have no reason to pay for your content on that website that starts with only, you're really not that interesting.
Dismissed.
So I think
Dismissed!
So this guy has been in my comments for months, leaving the exact same comment saying that he wants mandatory 50-50 child custody federal law. That's fine, I have no problem with that. If the father did 50% of the parenting before the divorce, if the wife took care of the kids 99% of the time during the marriage, why would a judge give a father 50%?
Because he paid 100% for the existence of that kid. That's why.
It's like men's efforts just equals to nothing ever in a marriage.
It's not rocket science.
What kind of a disservice would that be to the children, sending them off with a parent that doesn't know how to parent?
I don't know. What kind of disservice is it to the kid to take his father away and give custody to the parent who doesn't earn an income?
Now, don't get me wrong, I am all for men doing their part, 50%. That's how my co-parent has it. But during our very brief marriage, he did half of the parenting labor, so I had no problem giving up my daughter half of the time.
You're kidding, right?
Stop it. Get some help.
You didn't give up your daughter. It's your ex-husband's right to spend time with his daughter.
But something tells me, Mr. Man of History, that your wife did everything, and you just went to work and then came home and got to be the wonderful father that provides everything and has fun, not having to do any of the actual hard work. If you want 50% custody, then you have to do 50%.
Oh, shut up.
Sweetie, several states have already passed mandatory 50-50 custody into law, and more are gonna follow, which means the time of women using their children as financial leverage against their fathers is coming to an end.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Yeah, women using their kids as leverage against fathers for financial gains. Hopefully all states start adopting the 50-50 rule. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And catch you guys next time. Ciao.